2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
"2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Orlando Magic. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Jaylen Brown out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Curry. And there's Bryant. And it's Malone in at the center. Now, here is Chamberlain. And no good. Some solid defense by Malone. Pass to Brown. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Kobe against McGrady. Bryant the pass to Tatum. Brown dishes to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Bryant's shot is good.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Lillard looking around. Brown against Carter. Kicks to Hayes. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Passes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Hayes with it. Tatum on him. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Brown. Malone passes to Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Now Carter wants to get it to Tatum and does. Lets it go. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Hayes.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it back. Chamberlain kicks to McGrady. Goes up again. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got his second bucket.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
McGrady passes to Hayes. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Rodman comes in for Chamberlain. And it's Kidd in for Lillard.
I like watching Kobe when he's in that slash mode to the rim. Plays with force, knows how to get to the stripe.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Hill, he's checked in for the Magic. Donovan Mitchell comes in for McGrady. Halliburton's checked in for San Antonio. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Hill. It's rebounded by Unzel.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's good on the putback.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And stolen by Tatum. Unzel, the pass to Halliburton. The teardrop falls in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Magic trailed by 9. .157 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Shooting 2. And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
First one falls for him.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Booker in for Bryant. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Spurs leading by 8. Unzel, the pass to Halliburton. Mitchell against Halliburton. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. On the wing, Mitchell. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Booker the pass to Unzel. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Magic trailed by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hayes. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Booker with no one around. It's good from long range.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Now here is Hill. No scoring in this one, and a missed layup.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to.
Oh!
No way. He's great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Here's Mitchell. Can't connect from short range. And so it's San Antonio, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Spurs leading by 9. We've got Chamberlain. Tracy McGrady is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Carter. And it's Rodman in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Good on the triple.
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
Here is Lillard. Outside, Rodman. Here's McGrady. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
To the paint, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And Lillard right now at that point guard position has total control of the offense.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The three-pointer no good. The Magic trailed by 7. Carter right side. McGrady outside. And again it's Orlando with the 3.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Curry passes to Brown.
Explosive in tight quarters. JB imposing his will out there.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possessions. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The first one falls.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And Brown drops them both. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. 6-point game. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Curry dishes to Brown. Here's the floater. And Bryant puts it in. Kobe's got 7.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Spurs leading by 6. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Lillard. Here's McGrady. Great D that time from Tatum.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Fires it up. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Carter looking around. Here's McGrady. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. He's got 11.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Tatum. Drops it in from 11 feet. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Spurs leading by 8. Outside, Kobe. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hayes, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Hill comes in for Vince Carter. Mitchell, he's checked in for McGrady. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Lillard. San Antonio leading by 10. And Booker kicks to Bryant. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Hill passes to Kidd. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Hill's got his first points in this one. And so Booker will bring it up for the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Richmond for 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kidd against Booker. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Richmond no good. The Magic trailed by 6. Kidd passes to Mitchell. It's Hill on the wing. Out to the right wing. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Outside for Kidd. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Outside, Bryant. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Checking out the Spurs. They've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Kobe is out there with Curry. Then there's Brown. Then it's Tatum, and it's Malone in at the center position. Tatum kicks to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by McGrady.
He didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Curry is inside. Covered by Lillard.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Oh,
come on. And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Kobe. Back to Curry. Brown outside. Curry on the wing. Again, Curry missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Halliburton's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Tatum. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Chamberlain dishes to Carter. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Carter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Curry finds Malone. Knocked away. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
McGrady against Halliburton. Down low, Chamberlain kicks to Lillard. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Brown outside. Curry against Lillard. Back to Brown. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Curry's shot is off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Spurs trailed by 7. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Jason Kidd's checked in for Tracy McGrady. There's the pass to Hayes. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Spurs. Booker comes in for Halliburton. Chamberlain hits them both. And so Booker will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Richmond outside. Poke loose. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then Carter with the dunk.
Known for being a clever defender, Kidd isn't afraid to take chances on that end and go for steals.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Hill, he's checked in for the Magic. Spurs trailed by 8. And Booker kicks to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Rice, no good. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Hill passes to Lillard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Hill. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got his first 2 points of the night.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Kept alive Orlando. Kidd passes to Chamberlain. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Chamberlain got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Booker dishes to Richmond. Takes it inside. Inside leaner. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Unseld, guarded by Chamberlain. On the wing, Richmond. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Booker.
Booker focused on scoring right there. Even under duress, Booker finding a way to sink a very tough shot.
a one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. They've got Carter. Chamberlain is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Kidd. And it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Steph with a great job there of just getting to the and one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Curry against Kidd. Over Curry. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead. And the Spurs with possession. Malone. Chamberlain with the block. Carter left side. And the first one drops. The Magic making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Carter hits them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Brown outside. Pass to Curry.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Chamberlain got 11 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Mitchell passes to Chamberlain. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Carter. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Kobe. There's the dish to Curry. From deep three-point land. Orlando grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McGrady outside. Mitchell, great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 14.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Bryant can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Mitchell against Tatum. Outside Carter. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Malone at the elbow. Chamberlain with the block. Carter with it. Mitchell outside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the strength of Mitchell here allowing him to beat the contact.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 16. 1:41 left to play here in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Tatum passes to Malone. Shoots over Chamberlain, and it's Malone missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Magic moving the ball around. Now here's Kidd. From downtown, and Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 16, and Booker kicks to Malone. Over Hayes. It's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Brown against Kidd. Left block shot on the way. Chamberlain with the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's McGrady. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got LeBron James. And it's Stockton in at the point guard position. Pass to Mourning. Now here is James.
Well, that was simply a ferocious play that time by Stockton. Gets the ball inside, draws the foul, and still insists on getting the shot up.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
Here's Frazier. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Pippen. Now, here is James. 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. Lets it go from the wing. Durant pulls it in.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. Taken away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Frazier. Rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Mourning on the mark with the 15-footer.
Understands when he should take the mid-range J. Alonzo Mourning, very impressive stroke for a big guy.
Here's Stockton. A step-back shot. And that one hits the back iron.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range. As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Robinson. Hardaway grabs the board.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Mourning. Check by James. 6 to shoot. Frazier. No good that time.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
Here's Frazier. Back to Durant. And he banks in the layup.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Chicago trailing here. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to James to get back on track. Deflected!
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
On the wing, Durant. Pass to Frazier. Back to Durant. On the take. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Nowitzki is tough to defend. A 7-footer with an unblockable jumper and all kind of moves to get it off. That's a problem.
Here's Stockton. Pass to James. On the wing, Payton. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Harden with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, Malone is just so strong. Even when he gets hit, he stays with the shot nicely.
The Lakers in the lead. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Irving. To the middle. Here's Kirilenko. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 1:36 left in the first quarter. And he drives in. Here's Malone. Drexler grabs the board.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Thomas. No points yet. 4 on the clock. Here's Mutombo. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, that big reach of Malone, so effective on the glass, helping him to get to the loose ball so he can throw it back in the hole.
Harden misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Nash. And again, it's Chicago. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Irving, the pass to Harden. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now. He can knock those shots down.
To the wing, right side. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Lakers on top. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 3 on the court for Chicago. We've got LeBron James. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. Poke loose. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by Stockton.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to James. Outside Peyton. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Tipped.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
Here's Kirilenko. Still no points. Fades and shoots. And James has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. James. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Here's Frazier. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Kirilenko. It's good. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Lakers making a change here. Durant's checked in. That one drops for him. 5 points in the game.
Gary Payton, very comfortable from this range.
It's deflected. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Payton against Hardaway. Payton's shot is good. And it's now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Hardaway, the pass to Nowitzki. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Nowitzki. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Taking full advantage of the contact. Dirk gets the whistle while in the act of shooting.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Stockton, pounded by Westbrook. With his first shot attempt. And that one drops. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And, you know, the offensive skill set of Nowitzki is unique. He's a 7-footer who shoots it like a guard from the perimeter. And he's basically got an unblockable turnaround jump shot as well.
A line change here for Chicago.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Nash to the paint. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Puts it up. The Lakers with another miss. Chicago trailing here. Down low. And that one's long.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Westbrook left side. From about 16, jump shot is good. Westbrook's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, you know, Westbrook is dangerous from everywhere, and he seems to be quite comfortable operating in the mid-range, too.
Pass to Nash. Here's Malone. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Malone's got his third basket on the night right there.
You can tell Malone is a really instinctive scorer. He doesn't need time to think about his shot. He knows exactly what he's looking for.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drains the triple. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Nash. With the fadeaway. They get it back and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .50 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Drexler. The three ball. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. They swipe it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Irving. Pass to Daniels. Here's Drexler. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. 14 feet away. The rebound by Malone. .13 feet out. The ball's knocked loose. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at the Lakers, after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series, they look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead, because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Frazier in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Frazier with the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Stockton. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Really accurate from deep, John Stockton, a sharpshooter.
Here's Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Robinson. That shot off. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Durant. Tipped away. Now Peyton. 7 points in the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Stockton's shot is off.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Frazier, the pass to Nowitzki. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Stockton. He's got 5. And Durant with the block. And they get it back. Robinson gets the bucket. Here's Frazier. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. Lays it up and banks it in. Nowitzki's got 12 points in the game.
This is just one of those games for Nowitzki. I mean, he's playing with a lot of fire, energy, and getting things to go his way as a result.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Peyton. Peyton against Hardaway. Pass to Frazier. Hardaway against Peyton. Hardaway's shot is good. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Pippen pass to Mutombo.
Tough situation for the defense inside. With Mutombo's size and strength, it's not easy to guard him cleanly.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Frazier. Outside Durant. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Frazier. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Frazier. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Chicago grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Peyton. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And again, Chicago no good. Kirilenko passes to Nowitzki. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds in the game. James passes to Stockton. Pass to Peyton. Up and over Hardaway. And again, no good by Chicago.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Frazier. Kicks it out to Hardaway. He buries it from 3. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Irving. Nash misses. Nash has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Thomas. No points so far. Pass to Houston. The three is up. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And that one's good. McAdoo.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Nash. Pass to Malone. To halt the run. That shot missing. And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. And it's Malone in at the power forward position. They get it again. Goes up again. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Houston. Pippen, pass to Nash. Pass to Robinson. Count it.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Westbrook taking his time here. To the inside. Here's Mourning. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Houston passes to Nash.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Westbrook left side. 3-on-3. And he lobs it up. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. In transition, here they come. Harden from outside. Rebounded by Pippen.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
They push it up 4 on 3. Stockton, the pass to Pippen. And rejected. Pass to Frazier. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Durant. And here's Hardaway. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Lets it fly. And again, the Lakers, no good. Here's James. Yes! He's still got it. LeBron.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Outside Hardaway. Lets it fly. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders into fouling him so he can get to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
That one misses.
This is where great players can really hurt you.
And he's good on the second.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Ooh, poked away. Another shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
How about the strength of Pippen? Allowed him to get that shot off while still taking the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe. A minute 29 left in the fourth. Outside Durant for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Stockton. And he lobs it up to the rim. He got a piece of it. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tips it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And they'll get another chance. Robinson gets the bucket.
You know, I think the defense has to recognize that Robinson is a pretty good mid-range shooter, and he's happy to let them know that he is right there.
For 3, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. And Chicago has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Peyton's shot is good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
What a savvy move by Nowitzki, knowing the defense has to respect his jump shot, which is lethal. He gets them to bite on the pump fake.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Here's Thomas, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Here's Thomas. Fires for 3. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.